Summary of Tijeene and His Brothers by Derek Walcott. Two poor Caribbean boys named Tijeene, Mijin, and Groene live on a cold mountain with their very religious mother in the book Tijeene and His Brothers. The boys don't always eat enough. Groene is strong but not very smart, and Mijin is smart but always thinks too much. Since this is the case, neither boy is able to support the family. While this is going on, Tijeene, the baby, doesn't do much, he just sits there all day. Even though their mother is sad that they are poor and don't have enough food, she thinks that God will provide for them in the end. The family hears a strange sound outside the hut one night. As a ghost of an unborn child, the Bolam brings messages from the devil. His family hears him say that the devil wants to test the three boys. The devil wants one of the brothers to get mad at him because he wants to feel human emotions. The devil says that he will give fame and money to the boy who is able to do it. If the devil can get one of the three boys mad, though, he will eat that boy. Groene is the oldest, so he is the first to leave home to take on the devil's task. His mother tells him before he leaves to believe in God, who made everything. This is something that Groene says he already knows. In the bush, Groene is on his way to meet the devil when he comes across Frog. He is shocked that God could make such ugly animals. Soon after, Groene meets the old man and asks him what the fastest way is to get ahead. What does the old man tell Groene? The only thing that counts is money, and working for the devil is the fastest way to get it. The old man then tells Groene how to get to a farm that the devil owns. After 2 days of work on the farm, Groene hasn't had a minute to rest or been paid a dime. He stops counting sugar cane for a moment to smoke because he is angry. He is met by the devil, who is dressed as the planter. He asks him why he is taking a break after lunch. The planter tells Groene that he should rest because he is tired, but he also adds passive-aggressively that Groene should be working because the planter makes more money when Groene works. The planter keeps calling Groene by the wrong name, which irritates Groene so much that he finally lashes out at the planter. He loses the challenge to the devil because he lost his cool. Based on his age, Mijin is the next brother who needs to face the devil. When Mijin leaves home, he also meets Frog in the bush. Like his bigger brother, he makes fun of the animal. The old man also sees Mijin and knows who he is. The old man tells Mijin that because he is so smart, everyone knows about him. As people praise Mijin, the devil hides behind a bush and takes off his old man's mask and puts on the planter's. What does the planter ask Mijin? Mijin says that he has caught the goat that the planter told him to catch. The goat is now free, though, and Mijin needs to catch it again. The planter starts to tell Mijin how to best tie down a goat that has been caught while he does this. Mijin gets angry at the planter for giving this reasoning. The planter starts a conversation about how animals and people are equally smart because he wants to get Mijin angry. Because Mijin thinks he is smart, he loses his anger quickly and loses the battle with the devil. Tijeene's turn has finally come to meet the devil. His mother is worried about her youngest son because he is not as strong as her biggest son or as smart as her middle son. Tijeene tells her that he has hope, which is the most important thing he has. Tijeene also meets Frog as he goes through the bush to meet the devil. He stops to talk to Frog. Frog tells him that the old man is really the devil dressed up as someone else. So, when Tijeene meets the old man again a short time later, he is ready and doesn't fall for any of the old man's tricks. He tells the old man that he knows he is the devil, which makes the devil take off his old man's mask. The devil hides himself as the planter because Tijeene is scared to look at his real face. Tijeene is told to catch the same goat that his brothers were told to catch. The goat is caught by Tijeene, who also castrates it so it can't get away again. The planter tries to stay calm and asks Tijeene to count all the sugarcane on the property. He is a little angry. Tijeene tells the people who work on the farm to burn everything down instead. That night, Tijeene meets the devil again, but this time he is drunk. Tijeene also acts like he's drunk, and the devil tells him that he misses being an angel. The devil gets angry when Tijeene tells him that he burned down the farm, and Tijeene wins the task. The devil doesn't want to keep his end of the deal at first, but the Bolam helps Tijeene get him to play fair. The devil gives life to the Bolam, and God takes Tijeene to the moon to honor him.
About the author. Walcott was born and raised in Castries, St. Lucia, in the West Indies. He comes from a mixed-race family, which is something he writes a lot about. Walcott's painter father died when he was only 1 year old. He was raised by a single mother with his twin brother and sister. Walcott got his diploma from the University College of the West Indies in Kingston, Jamaica, when he was 14 years old. He then released his first poem. After high school, Walcott went to Trinidad and started the Trinidad Theatre Workshop in 1959. Before coming to the US to teach at Boston University, he put out a number of plays in Trinidad. Walcott was given a MacArthur Foundation Fellowship in 1981. His best-known work, Omeros, is a roughly Caribbean retelling of the Odyssey that he released. Walcott won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1992. Walcott became one of the first Knights of the Order of St. Lucia just 1 year before he died.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.